Today's episode is all about the biggest news shaking up the league right now, the massive trade rumors surrounding three young superstars, Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, and Trae Young. ESPN just dropped a report saying multiple teams are monitoring these stars, and some front offices are already preparing trade packages. So let's break down why this is happening, which teams are interested, and how these moves could change the NBA landscape this season. Let's start with Ja Morant. According to ESPN insider reports, the Memphis Grizzlies front office is facing some tough decisions. After Ja's suspension last season, and with the team struggling to find rhythm early this year, management is reportedly exploring long-term options. Now let's be clear, there's no official trade request from Ja, but sources say the Grizzlies are quietly gauging interest from teams who could offer a rebuild package, maybe something similar to what we saw with the Donovan Mitchell or Damian Lillard trades. Ja's contract, max extension worth around $200 million. He's still just 26 years old, entering his prime. But Memphis is currently near the bottom of the West standings. Several execs think if Memphis can't compete this season, they might reset. And here's the interesting part. Insiders mention the Spurs, Nets, and even the Raptors as potential trade suitors. Imagine Ja Morant running with Wembanyama in San Antonio. That would instantly make them a playoff team. But others believe Memphis will stay patient, hoping Ja can bounce back once he returns to full health and chemistry improves. Either way, this is the first time we're hearing serious talks about the Grizzlies being open to trade discussions involving their franchise player. Next up, Zion Williamson. Man, this one has been brewing for years. The Pelicans have been frustrated with Zion's inconsistency, whether it's injuries, conditioning, or off-court issues. Reports say the front office has had internal debates about his long-term future in New Orleans. This season, Zion's been solid, around 23 points per game, but the Pelicans are still struggling to break into the top 8 in the West. According to ESPN's report, some executives believe the Pelicans are more open than ever to hearing trade calls. One anonymous GM even said Zion's value might be highest right now before more injuries hit. That's a strong statement. If Zion does get traded, it'll be one of the biggest what-if stories in NBA history. The dude has superstar potential, but the question remains, can any team trust his health long-term? Now let's talk about Trae Young, and this one feels real. The Hawks are off to another rough start. The Kristaps Porzingis Trae Young experiment hasn't worked as expected, and front office insiders are saying Atlanta is open to reshuffling the deck. That means Trae Young trade talks could actually happen this season if things don't improve. Remember, Trae's one of the best young playmakers in the league, but some around the team feel like his ball-dominant style limits their system. Combine that with some locker room tension and you get a recipe for trade buzz. If Trae lands on a contender, he could flip the balance of power instantly. Imagine him feeding Bam and Wiggins in Miami or running pick and rolls with Wembanyama. That's scary. The league might be heading toward another massive shakeup. Ja Morant, Memphis at a crossroads. Zion Williamson, Pelicans losing patience. Trae Young, Hawks ready to listen. Three young superstars, and three franchises trying to figure out their futures. Sometimes all it takes is one phone call to change the entire NBA landscape, and these could be the next big moves we see before the trade deadline. So what do you think, mga idol? If you were a GM, which of these stars would you trade for? And which team would be the perfect fit for Ja, Zion, or Trae? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more daily NBA updates and trade rumors. Peace out.